About Junior's performance on Saturday?
Terrible. But he won the fight. I don't give a shit what they... I was brought up in an era where if the fighters are exchanging punches and the punches aren't doing any damage, and one guy belts the other, and that punch does damage, he gets the round. He gets the round. Everything else is bullshit. That's how they used to score, and that's the way they scored. That's the way they scored this fight. So, yeah, I mean, 8-2 was sort of a little crazy. I thought Chavez could have gotten 6-4, or could have been a draw. And look at the HBO score. They had Vera leading 5-4 going into the 10th round. And Chavez won the 10th round. They gave it to Vera. So, it could have been 6-4. Either way, I thought. And, they gave it to Chavez because his punches were the most authoritative. It was not a robbery. The one score, 8-2, was a little crazy. Even Marty Denkin's 7-3 wasn't crazy. A little bit of a stretch, but, I could see where he's coming from. But 6-4, yeah. And if Vera won 6-4, okay, too. So hopefully there'll be a rematch, and we'll do the rematch in December. And we're talking at HBO about the rematch, and if the HBO is unable to do it because of financing and so forth, I'll just put it on pay-per-view, because the fight, Chavez fight, the highest rated boxing event of the entire year, by far. This last one. Why? Because Chavez has a constituency that wants to see him. And even though we know that from time to time he becomes a fuck-up, it's like a reality show. People are always looking, And the guy that taught everybody that most and really made it because of it was Mayweather. Mayweather became a reality show, right? So whatever bad he said, whatever he was saying, people wanted to tune in to see it. People are curious. People don't want the ordinary stuff, and they don't want the bullshit about he throws a good left hook, a left jab, and this. Bullshit. They don't care about that. They want to be entertained. They want something that really catches their imagination. And Chavez, for whatever reason, does. But listen, a guy can have all the potential in the world. He can be a natural. If he's a fuck-up, he's a fuck-up. The potential will never show. How good is Chavez? Could he be if he wasn't a fuck-up? I don't know. I don't know. I never saw a fighter train for a fight in his living room.
Have you sat down and had that conversation with him? Like, hey, listen, kid, you're fucking up. Like,
oh, yeah. Whatever I say to him, he agrees to. What does that mean? Tomorrow, he'll be still the same fuck up.
You had a choice of a location for the rematch.
What?
Any idea where the rematch might be?
Excuse me?
Any location in mind?
With Texas. Want to do it right in Vera's hometown.
Okay.
At 68 or?
68.
now,
Yeah, I mean, here's another crazy thing. I mean, just so kooky. The guy says, I'll make the sacrifice and go down to 160. Was he going to cut his arm off? I mean, he's a big kid. How's he going to make 160?
Yeah.
his hand, how is it?
Hand's fine.
His hand, no fracture or anything like that?
No, because it was just wrapped wrong. Again. Instead of a professional guy like Miguel Diaz, who was there, wrap his hand, they had some jamboni wrap his hand that didn't know what he was doing.
I think a fight with Ward would be good.
What?
I think a fight with Ward would be good.
Fight with Ward would be a good fight. Fight with Fresh would be a good fight.
But right now you feel strongly that it'll probably be Vera immediate in December.
But definitely, Vera, I talked to Adi Palulu. Vera wants the rematch, obviously, and so does Chavez. I don't care what he said after the fight. That was then. Today is today. He
But
wants to do the rematch.
You've